Okay, so I'm going to do a quick chat here about introducing goslings to your flock. When you incubate the babies, they get to know, what happens is you imprint them. So they know me as mom. They trust me, they love me, we've spent a whole week together. So meeting the other geese is very scary to them. And the other geese are super excited about meeting them, but they will grab them and pinch them and try to take them away from me, which scares the babies. The boys are also usually very loud and screamy, and so that also scares the babies. So we do small little interactions like this so that the adults can see that there are babies present. This also generally kind of stops breeding season because the job has been done now. At least in my household, that seems to be how I can get them to stop. And then you can see the babies are very relaxed right now, even though they're hearing the other geese. They're not running over to meet them. They're still looking for my encouragement, my safety. And I will continue to introduce them more and more as they get bigger. Now, the other thing to note is these guys are just over a week old. They still need to be at about 85, 80 degree temperature. Right now I'm in Phoenix. We're heading into the 90s this week. It's a little bit cooler on the patio because there's no direct sun, but they are okay like this. I can't leave them out like this full time. The other thing that needs to be noted is we have hawks and predators. And so these guys would not survive if they were out loose. The adults would, of course, try to protect them, but it's just too dangerous. So all of those are reasons why I incubate and why I raise the goslings. So that's just a little bit about me and my process. You guys are doing good. Good job. The other thing to note is that without mom and dad being present, they take a little bit longer to get their oil glands working. So mom and dad would share their oils, but these guys have already started rubbing their heads on their backs, activating that oil gland. So hopefully in another week, we'll be able to let them start splashing around and playing in water. I am very behind on the things I need to do and teach my goslings. So we are out in the sun right now. Well, not sun, but on the patio. Outside, I've started cleaning their pen area and I am trying to introduce them to water. Typically, I try to do this within the first 2 weeks. These guys are just a little over 3 weeks. But there's a couple things that you want to recognize. If you are raising the goslings on your own, as in not with the adult flock, it takes longer for their oils to come in. So you don't want to get them too wet too frequently. Now you can see like I'm dripping some on and clearly there's some oil. They've been doing a good job doing it because this is beating up. However, if they're in it for too long, they become little sponges. So at the end of this session, I will towel dry them just to make sure that they, assuming they actually get in and start playing, I will towel dry them to make sure they don't get too cold and then get them back in a place where they can warm up. The other thing that you want to do is make sure that your water is kind of a room temperature, not cold, because you don't want to shock them. You just want to make it a nice, comfortable time for them. So with mom and dad, they would be fully up to speed in oils because mom and dad would share that with them. More specifically dad, because dad does the raising. But for these little guys, it's going to be a process. And they seem more interested in the leaves they can play with instead of the water. So I'm going to put one in, see how it goes. Oh, maybe you heard me talking. Do you try? You try? You can get in? Oh, good baby. Oh, look at that. Come on, Pink. Give it a whirl. Come on. There we go. Come on. you want to try? Try, baby. Oh, there we go. There we go. What you think? I know. Good job. Good job. They're all big flaps, Red. Good babies. I call that a success. Okay, well, I got Red in the tub. And he's decided that life is good. These two, not so much. They're not convinced yet. But I bet as soon as they see Red playing and having some fun and doing exactly what Sabaron was showing them, dipping their beak, they're going to be like, okay, my turn. See, they're watching. What you think? Oh, there's the first splash. There's the first splash. There you go. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Water's fun. Water's fun. Good baby. Okay, gotta dry yourself off. There we go. There we go. Nope, you're still not interested?